The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
Welcome to Rez X,
an Indigenous lifestyle show for everybody.
Everyone that's deadly. I'm Brad Bellegarde.
Everybody, everyone. I'm Tyler Tootoosis.
And yeah, we're actually back. We had an awesome premiere episode there. We had Andy Bellegarde on here talking about he was talking about his hand drum. He's saying I have to rap over a hand drum. God, man. That's my first time
felt that
on
spirit.
Camera.
I felt that.
Do it all the time at home, you know.
Spirit was here, it was right now.
You know, and he was talking about sports.
Okay.
And what that means what it means to our people, you know, and keeping that theme, we have a guest coming on here to talk about basketball. Daniel Spyglass is going to be joining us, talking about starting up a basketball tournament. And I'm starting to see a lot of tournaments pop up right now, you know?
It's about time.
Yeah, did you ever play basketball growing up?
Oh, God, man, I was an all-star, man. I went basketball everywhere, Husky camps, Indigenous games, camps all over BC, tournaments in the States, but I'm all washed up now, man. 40-year-old legs, man.
You got clean water now?
I got clean water now.
There you go. That's right, it's all washed up.
I can't play no more. I got a counselor gut.
So, yeah, speaking of that, then, yeah, it's like there are some tournaments popping up, and for like the idea of getting that spirit of sport in I guess, into the youth, into their minds and stuff like that.
And they need that, right? Because they've been on iPads, stuck at home, not going outside. You know, kids go outside, they're like, oh, God, no, the sun.
Oh, they just be deadly because they game so much, they just thumb wrestle you, break your thumbs, hey?
Yeah, their thumbs just look maxed out.
We just got deadly dabber fists.
Yes. I was like, damn, you kids don't have anything on us, Rez kids from the past, from the 90s and 80s. Let's go back to the 90s. Can we please go back to the 90s?
We can, Channel 91. You know, I think, but yeah, keeping in that, this season we're going to have like lots of stuff to talk about regarding sports. Those pandemic restrictions have opened up. So we're going to see some gatherings. I can't wait to go to the first powwow where you just see people like just thinking they're deadly.
I'm going to straight up be just raw dogging an Indian talk. I'll be like, yeah, just all over my face. I'll be like one of those kids,
but because of the convoy, everything's going to be more expensive. You only get this much sour cream.
Oh, honest to who, real cheap. Real Indian affairs.
Everybody's just going to be sweating?
Yeah. Oh, smokes, yeah. Oh, it's real hot. Well, global warming's a real thing now, you know?
Man, dancing powwow in a mask. Whew. I had to do this performance. I had to rap at the school.
Yeah?
Keep your mask on.
Did you really?
After 1 minute, I was like, feels like I did 45 minutes. Seriously, it was hard. It was hard to breathe, man. It was
probably just stick it to your face too, eh?
And it's swamping up. And then finally, after about like 2 minutes, I have finished the song, and I said, can I take my mask off? Like, yeah. It's pretty crazy if you think about it. We've come a long way, man. It's 2022 now.
It is, right?
You know?
Things are changing. Times are moving. We're slowly going ahead, and who knows what it's going to be like in the future. But I'm still down, man. We got to be resilient and adaptable.
Well, we're here on Rez X, and you know what I really like about us being able to conversate and talk about here? We talk about whatever we want, really.
Whatever we want. You can't tell us what to do.
And I think one thing right now, like this year, we've seen military conflict at an international level. You know, and when you start seeing these protests and then they're running for their lives and stuff. Like there was stuff when I was younger in elementary school where I would see like Yugoslavia. I remember that stuff, but I didn't watch it because man, I was too worried about is Gretzky going to get his 4th cup?
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Like how do you? What is your take on it? Like, have you been watching this stuff on the news? You know,
I've actually been following it, and I follow a DJ, this female DJ from the Ukraine, and then she does live broadcasts of everything that happens over there, and that's my first thing to go to is somebody that's over there because there's so much fake news out there. So I go to her right away, and then I see what the rest of the world is going on, and what I think is happening in Russia is they're totally against it too. But they have a bunch of rules in place still, these epidemic rules that they have in place. So they're shushed right away, hey? But one of the cool stories about it that I've been following is a pilot called the Ghost, man. And he's been like the Tom Cruise of the Yugoslavian, not Yugoslavia, the Ukrainian Air Force. For real, he's Tom Cruise, man. Yeah. He's like, Maverick. Yeah.
So, Tom Cruise. So he's short though, man. Yeah. Why do they call him the Ghost?
Sure, because they can't catch him. Whoa. He's there 1 minute and then he's gone. I was reading one story how he just went up into the clouds and they lost him. And when they came back down, he came out of the clouds and then down 2 more planes. I was like, this is so cool, man. I was like, this is. And you know what else is really neat about that? There's people from all walks of life coming out. There's a lady that was Miss Ukraine. She's a soldier now. There's a boxer there that came out. I seen one story about this couple that got married and they went right out onto the front line and started battling. I was like, they're even giving Cookham's rifles out there. It's getting real, man. One thing I don't like is all the making fun though on social media. It bothers me just a little bit.
I don't see that, but one thing that I do see is one thing that really, looking from my perspective, is Nakota, Nahiyao, here in Saskatchewan. When there's rallies or protests and stuff from our people, we're treated like we just get treated like we're doing something wrong.
Yeah, like we're public enemy number one.
Exactly. It's like a peaceful walking with smudge. And then all of a sudden, all these cops. Then you got a trucker convoy. The cops are just talking. They're like, hey, how's it going, bro? What's going on?
There's a video going on Facebook about that, showing what happens to us at our protests, and we get drug out, we get shot with water, rubber bullets, everything. And these guys, they single Canada with police. They got the bouncy castles up there, you know.
You love your bouncy castles, eh?
Yeah, man.
Did they have those when you were a kid?
No, man, that's why I'm mad. And then they get mad about the fuel. They'll be like, man, you're getting mad about fuel? All the Rez will be happy with just 5+.
Yeah, so no, that's one thing. So, watching that media, but around the world, which is funny. You remember like when Idle No More popped off, around the world everybody was Idle No More, but in Canada the Canadians were not Idle No More.
Yeah.
But it's like it's kind of crazy. But just last weekend there was rallies and stuff like marches for the to help Ukraine a couple weekends ago. Yeah. Just seeing it all come together, it's like. Canada has the second largest population outside of Ukraine as Ukrainians, So I really empathize for what they're going through. Their president, man, he did parody. He did like kind of like we have this hour's 22 minutes. Yeah. He did that stuff. Yeah. And about politics, political satire is what he did. And then he's the same age as me. He's born in the same year, 1978. That's why I'm 43. I'll be 44. Bring it on. I'm an old school rapper, Muslim rapper. No more uncle. That was last year.
We could be leaders. We're at that age. We could be there, man. For real.
But I mean, he's buckling down. He's like, come bring it. I don't need a ride. I need ammo.
I like that how he said, United States was gonna pull me out, but I ain't gotta go nowhere. I'm right here, Putin. I'm right here.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think there's some correlations between that pride, and that's what we see with our people here. Yeah. Like I never say that I'm Canadian. Yeah. I'm Nakota. I'm Nahiyao. That's my nation.
I really like, because I was talking with somebody recently, and he was telling me a story like when our people went over there in the First World Wars, there's stories about them there too, because a lot of them, when the armies all left after the war, a lot of our people stayed back and helped them rebuild, and there's statues that this guy told. There's a golden statue of a Nahiyao guy in some country there. There's stories like that out there that we haven't even heard about. That's what we should do.
Rez X should be there right now.
We need to go out there and get those stories, you and me, man. And bring them to the people.
We'll just take pictures. I'd be like, oh, this is our relative. Yeah, that's
yes.
Really? Doesn't he look the same? Look at the straight nose.
Never mind my double chin. I look like him.
No. When we wear your mask around the chin. It's like a chin warmer, eh?
They can't tell if we wear the Star Wars masks anyways.
No, that's right. This is
the way.
I think, if there's anybody that's watching out there that has relatives there, I feel for you. I honestly feel for you. I empathize with you. I empathize for you because it's like still right now to this day, we're still struggling for little things, like just simple little things. Man, I ain't got my treaty money in 5 years.
Damn, man.
I was saving up. I thought I'd go last year.
You better hook me up when you get it. Don't forget about me, bro. Don't forget about me.
It was last year. Couldn't get it. Year before, couldn't get it yet to like mail in or something. I was like, what is it gonna get? Just e-transfer me? You know I'm sitting in overdraft.
Can they do that?
Jeez, just paying down my overdraft
Right.
debt. You know, but I mean, this year we'll start to see a lot of change. So if anybody's out there watching, we empathize with you, because one thing that's kept us to be able to stay here, we have lots of trauma and stuff in our communities. But it doesn't matter for my bros that have gone inside and did time, and for my bros who did time and came out with a couple degrees, both institutionalized, just different paths, you know? Humor is always there. Humor is what keeps us
there. It's been keeping us there in the past, and it's still keeping us here right now.
Yeah, and I'm still in overdraft.
Right? Laughter is medicine.
Yeah.
I can't borrow money from him, and he's in the red.
That's how and I owe everybody equal. You know, everybody's treated equal. You know, this is Rez X TV. I'm Brad Bellegarde.
Tyler Tootoosis. Coming up next, we have a guest of honor, basketball player, coach, youth mentor, Daniel Spyglass, to talk about the basketball events he is organizing in North Battleford. Coming up next. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you Mr. Daniel Spyglass, our guest. Hey! Welcome to the show, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for having me on here in the studio. Thank you for letting me come.
So it feels good to have you on here. So let's just get right to it, man. Let's talk about these tournaments you've been putting on and what you do for the community and how the community responds.
Okay, I host a bunch of tournaments. I just hosted one in August. It was called Daniel Spyglass Above the Rim Shootout. Yeah, we had a bunch of teams come out. I must add about 12 men's and about 6 women and 4 youth. So I had like 20 teams in the building, 22 teams in the building. And it was just right after all the COVID, like when COVID went down, when the mask went down, then I had a tournament real fast because it ended up coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had some good competition that came out from all over Canada in the men's division.
Yeah.
In the women's division, we had lots. I always try to host a women's division too, because just to be equal, fair to everyone.
Yeah. On the way here, you're telling me, like, on the way, it's not just basketball. I mean, like, you do things for the community, for the players, for the elders. I mean, like it's old school. Like, when you go to a place and you feed the elders, that's how you take care of them. Like, they're at a round dance, right?
Yeah.
Explain that to the viewers.
I like to feed. Well, I have I feed the elders. I give them their soup and bannock, and I give them their tea or their coffee. Then I give that to them just like for them to come watch. And then when they come in, they don't have to pay to get in. Everyone comes in, and then that's what brings out people too. And then say there's like this one time that I heard some people were hungry, and I'm sitting there, so I took those people and I went and fed them too. Yeah. And then when I went to another tournament, it was out in Tootoosis. Those people were like, that's the guy who fed me, man. And they remembered that, So it just comes back to me. That's what I see.
Right. It's like it's like playing it forward, like on a secret. You put it forward and it comes back to you, right?
Yeah,
Same
man.
thing.
That's what I did.
What's the secret you speak of?
The secret
Is your underarm deodorant or what? You put it on, it comes back to you? Anyways, yeah, that makes sense. So how long have you been playing basketball?
I've been playing basketball for over 25 years, man.
Holy cow.
Yeah, man. I'm 41 years old, man.
Yeah. Oh, you're at the age too to run.
You could say when I started basketball, my daughter was born, my oldest daughter, and then now she has we have a grandson, and now he's gonna be at my tournament, this next tournament I'm hosting. So that's gonna be there's people who've been with me for that ride all the way, so we're gonna see that.
So a lot of the viewers don't know this, but not me and Daniel, we used to go back and forth on the court in McKittrick playing ball till midnight sometimes, man. And he told me a long time ago, he's like, man, you used to talk a lot of smack. I was like, I know, man.
Oh, I thought you used to tell me I was the best player he's ever seen.
Oh, that too.
So then that's cool, because a lot of, for me, rap music did a lot for my life, but it sounds like basketball has been a very, very important part of your life.
Yes.
When you give back to the community and stuff, what's your favorite thing to see when you're there? Not playing, not when you're dominating, but when you're actually standing back, watching other players. What's your favorite thing to see? Is it watching the crowd? Is it the kids? Is it the smiles on people's faces? What really just makes you be like, this is why I do this?
I like seeing the fans. I like seeing their faces. I like seeing the smiles. I like seeing all the people come together. That's what I like to see. I like to see the teams. I like to see all the team bonding they do. And I like to see how different teams are. And I don't know. I just like giving back and seeing how it unfolds. That's what I like to do.
No, that's cool, man. You seem like straight up humble, you know, and like a lot of people do stuff like this. Like, I'm gonna throw this event, and then I'm gonna like tell everybody I did this.
Yeah.
This is mine. I created this. You know, you know what I'm talking about. You know.
Yeah, man.
Like, I bet you some of those people that start rallies online for different things aren't even part of that community. They're just like, oh, I did that.
Man.
But I mean, it's so for those viewers watching right now and youth that are coming up playing basketball, and if they wanted to start something like this. Tell us what it took to put in to like throwing your first tournament, and like how hard was that for you, and what have you learned from that?
Yeah,
Big story.
that was a long time ago, man. That was a while ago, but it's hard at first. But you start to see every year. You start to see you could do better things, add better things to the tournament, and it's hard, man. But you could do it. It's everyone could do it.
It evolved.
Yeah,
to be great,
it always it runs smoothly. That's what I'm saying. Like it'll run smoothly. Just focus on what you're there for and focus what you want to do, and it works out, man.
His intentions is out there because the dude smudges the court before the game,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
No blown ankles, no
bro.
blown knees or nothing for real.
I always do that every time there's
You
a
hear that out
tournament.
there? Smudge the court if
I
you're
do
doing
that.
this.
Yeah.
Before the tournament starts, my grandpa comes in and smudges everything, and then I notice it runs smoothly through the whole thing, man.
That's
I
what we
notice a
call
lot of people don't hurt.
traditionalicious.
Yeah.
man.
That's what I just usually do. I've been doing it forever, so why stop, man? And that's my culture. So
Yeah.
I'm from Mosquito First Nation, Grizzly Bear Head,
Whoa.
Lee man, and I'm Dakota, Treaty 6
Oh, see, we're
territory.
brother related.
There you go, you know it, man.
Taha.
You already know, man.
Yeah,
Taha,
it's like you're
straight.
coming
Yeah,
here.
man,
It's
and I'm-
everybody already anyway.
And I'm very humble to be here and speak for all you guys. So
We're happy to have you here,
Definitely.
bro.
You know, that's awesome that you said that you're being from Mosquito. So after this residential school stuff, you start to see these families start coming together. Hey, and my mom was like, "We have relatives out in Mosquito," and she went out. So that bet you there's lots of.
yeah.
I'm from Carry the Kettle,
Yeah, and
Chigakin, and then there's Mosquito, and then what was blew me away going up there like, "You're not Coney, you speak Cree?" Holy cow! Then I go to university. I'm like, "Wait a minute, you're black, but you speak 5 different languages." You know, like, but I think no, that's
Better
cool.
watch it now that he knows you're related. He'll try to borrow money off you.
Dude, I'm in overdraft. I'm in overdraft too.
You'll
So
be
let me
out
ask
in
you this:
overdraft.
growing, I guess, basketball tournaments that you throw. Do you ever get to go play? Since you're always organizing stuff, do you ever get to put a team together and go play in other
Oh
tournaments?
yeah. I go to all over. I play all over. Usually, we play with Michael Linklater,
Oh, yeah.
Robin Daniels. Those are a couple of guys that I've always been playing with for a long time. And I've been playing for my team. Like I got a team, it's Mosquito. Like we're Mosquito, so it's Grizzlies. That's my team's called the Grizzlies, and I've been playing with them for the last 25 years. So
Yeah. So what's the favorite place that you've been to go play?
I'm gonna have to say it was.
Palmaker.
No. I'm gonna have to say it was Bridge City Shootout out in Saskatoon. That was
yeah.
one of the nice places. White Buffalo. Shout out to White Buffalo
Man, we
Youth
all grew
Lodge.
up at the White Buffalo.
Oh, I know that place too.
Another place would be Tootoosis First Nation, man. Sage Strong's tournaments. Yep, those are the ones, man. Those are the ones I like to attend.
Well,
I've been all
how
over.
do you ever get like young kids, like young youth basketball players, come talk to you at these tournaments and
Yeah,
stuff?
they come up to me all the time. I was telling this guy when I walk into a tournament for how long I've been playing, before I sit down, I must already get stopped about 20 times before I'm even sitting down. My wife says to me, she's like, "You're just getting stopped by everybody." And I'm like, "I know, it's because I always,
Grooming the next
everybody
Indigenous
knows, like,
ballers.
they know who I am, they know how long I played, and I always just stop and talk to them."
That's awesome, and that's really good. You know what I think? I just want to say, here's your chance. Like, for kids out there right now, and they're watching, there's kids that coming up. What do you tell kids that like basketball? Do you ever get kids like, "Oh, I'm not good enough," or
Oh, yeah.
like, what do you tell them?
You tell them you're good enough. Everybody's good.
Hell
You're
yeah.
better than everybody. Nobody's better than everybody. Like, there's your talents is there. Just pursue it, man, and go with it.
So has basketball given you confidence? Do you think before basketball, were you like one of those, "Oh, I'm the confidentest person," or the confidentest?
I I was confident, man. That's why I talked
So does it
much.
build up confidence?
It
for you?
does.
Yep.
Yeah.
It does build up confidence for everybody that comes out.
Because I remember when we were young, man, we were going head to head, and it was a game for no trophy or nothing, and we're going 110%, man. Yeah.
Right on. Well, you know what? Right on, man. Thanks for coming on the show. Appreciate you. Appreciate what you do for the community. Once again, Daniel Spyglass. You are
Tyler Tootoosis.
Red Bellegarde. More Rez X. Brad Bellegarde right here. This is something new that we're doing here within Rez X, and I like to hear people's ideas and their thoughts about different things that are going on in the world, and this is kind of like my opportunity to give a little snapshot of what goes on in my head, you know. And so I have a different topic every week, talking about something that's on my mind, something that I think is very relevant for individuals to hear. And it might just be something like, man, did you see how they were trying to take out Debo in the Super Bowl game? No, whatever it might be. But for this week, there's something I really want to talk about, and it's this term reconciliation. What does reconciliation mean? And I have a day-to-day job where I work within an organization that allows me to be able to go and speak about this stuff. But for me, I think the biggest thing I want people to understand is, first of all, reconciliation, there's truth in front of it. Understand the truth. So what do we see right now? We see individuals and organizations and people really trying to acknowledge the land. What is a land acknowledgement, first of all? How do you acknowledge the land that you're on? Who are you paying homage to? What is the reasons for your organization trying to establish a land acknowledgement? And I'm going to tell you right now, when you have a piece of paper like this and you are hosting something, an event, maybe it is you're having some sort of dinner or fundraiser or gathering, whatever it may be. If you're holding up a piece of paper, or you have a cell phone, or you have something that has you reading a land acknowledgement, and you can't really remember which treaty territory you're on, man, come on, let's get with the game here. What treaty territory are you on right now for? You want to hear a land acknowledgement? There's an example. Right here, it comes from right here. As Indigenous people, you'll never see a First Nations person or a Métis person reading something from a piece of paper, because we speak from here. We speak from the heart. So I just want to acknowledge right now, Rez X, we're filmed in Treaty 4, right in the heart. We're signing for Capella in the heart, though, Treaty 4. This territory right here is very important to Nehiyaw, the Saulteaux, Nakota, Dakota, Lakota, because even though they aren't from here, they did travel that border to come up here. And the Michif, you know, and I'll say half-breed, because a lot of my Métis friends say half-breed's a term that they use because that's what they were called, so there's nothing wrong with that. But personalize that. Make it something that's about you. Make it something about how you are connected to this land and why it's important to you. That's it. I'm done. You know what? You call this segment Snap Talk with Brad Bellegarde. Boom. That's a snap of what's going on in the head of info.
Thank you, Brad, for your wise words, bro. That was totally epic, man.
No, thank you for being there to listen to it.
Man.
And you know what? Thanks for bringing down a really cool dude to come talk about what he's doing for the community.
We vibing in North Battleford, bro. We just be vibing like that all the time.
Yeah, man. Do you I don't really believe, as First Nations people here, coming from the Rez, or where do you go to Rez and visit people, that humility side, it just resonates with a lot of people, you know? It's like...
it's in our DNA.
Do a lot of stuff, but don't brag about stuff, you know?
Right? You don't need that.
Unless I'm talking about rap. Yeah, right. That's right. I'll brag about it. You see last week's episode?
And I'm listening.
Yeah, he's got good ears. Brag about your ears, bro.
Yeah.
Heard you.
Right?
You heard?
I heard that.
I was going to ask, I wanted to ask Daniel, it's like, you ever see Above the Rim?
Yeah.
With Tupac?
16 times, man.
And then his name was the same
Daniel
guy.
still has it on VHS.
Oh,
no, man.
pull out the VCR.
Right?
You know, the character in there in Above the Rim,
yep,
who's Tupac's brother, he's in Cool Runnings. And his name is Darius Bannock.
Don't lie.
I'm serious.
Are you for real?
Check out what the
Darius Bannock is Tupac's real brother in life.
No. In
the
fake
movie.
life, in the movie.
Oh, okay, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
In real life, really?
You'd be like, yeah.
You know, Man, I'm just looking forward to this season. We have lots of things to talk about.
We're gonna be crazy. We're gonna do things. We're gonna be out there.
Yep.
Right?
Definitely.
We're gonna be free. We're gonna run free like wild horses with the gate open.
Yeah, I think this at least one time this year, I want to really try to just go inside KFC to order, and not even go through drive-thru. Just
Not
be
even
outside.
drive-thru?
Not even drive-thru. You know, like Fort Capella, there's no drive-thru.
You son of a bee, I'm in.
Just eating it. They should have you biscuits when you walk in. You just stand in line.
Yeah, and when we leave, it'll be like, don't eat me either.
You know, I just want to say, you know, Brad Bellegarde here, host on Rez X, AccessNOW. I really appreciate everyone out there watching. You know, like if you own a pizza shop or something like that, if you own a restaurant, as Indigenous people,
hit us
we do
up,
not
man.
refuse gifts.
Right? Even the Indigenous-based gas stations out there, hit us up with 20 plus, bro.
Even gift cards.
Right?
Yeah, gift cards.
But I think we're supposed to wrap it up now. Like, we're supposed to wish us and get out of here, or pretty soon? Or,
No,
Can
you
we
know
stay here all night?
Man,
We
you know
can be here all night.
This is our land acknowledgement.
Right?
Oh, welcome
I'm set
to
up
Rez
right now. Like,
X.
Yeah. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, triple X. Mm-hmm. Anyways, last bit of things to think about. Tyler, if there's any viewers out there that have ideas or a cool story, where do
Or
they...
unique stories we can share, right?
Where do they send it to?
Yeah, send it to me, you know, Tyler Tootoosis, or you can send it to my bro Brad. Get a hold of us on FB. You know, we're on there.
Yeah, that's
Hit us up with some
Facebook.
amazing stories. Or if you got the most bad Rez car, we got you know, there's still some out there, the old ones, the old Crown Vics. My heart goes out to you.
Hey, you know what they do with Crown Vics down south in Atlanta and stuff? They turn them into what they're called donks, where they have like 22-inch rims on, 26-inch rims.
Damn.
They just roll around Caprices and stuff.
Damn,
You know?
son, that's built for the Rez.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, like, you know, if you have cool stories, get a hold of us. Another thing, we hope to see you guys out and about. Hopefully we could get out to different events this year. You know, if you have any information on powwows or round dances that are going to be coming up.
Relays, Indian relays too, man.
Yeah, man. Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Indian relay races.
We'll get out there, man. Put a GoPro on a horse, I'll be right beside.
Anyways, Brad Bellegarde,
Tyler Tootoosis.
thank you for watching Rez X on AccessNOW. We'll see you again soon. Bro, close it up for us.
Thank you to all my native friends, but we have to say goodbye, because I gotta hit the road. Whoa.
AccessNOW, Rez X.
Cold clothes and old souls with gold pros. Old foes who sold shows and hit lows. I got it all under my belt. No need to wonder why my microphone melt. It excelled in a manner like people climbing the ladder. The brains are going bananas from making them.
I think I might just grab some
You should
KFC
have
on the way
brought
home.
some, man. You should have put some in
Just-
a margin container.
Just raw KFC.
And this.
Not even cooked. I just get to the batter and I take it home. Put it in my air fryer.
And that's it. We're out of here. We're done.
And it's just the beginning. I've been building my faculty to have a team of precision. We're winning. So gather around and let us celebrate. I write my lyrics for people's spirits to elevate.
This is everyday living. This is everyday we